What's up, everyone? This is Tony with JRNYcrypto. This is going to be a quick crypto news and market update. We're going to talk about the price of Bitcoin possibly being a dead cat bounce, meaning it would crash back to the low 30,000s if this was true. We are testing resistance at 39,000 right now. We also have some other big stuff going on with Ripple and XRP with the lawsuit that we're going to discuss, as well as some other big news. So before we get started, I do appreciate if you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit the bell to be notified when I make new crypto videos. Alright guys, so the crypto space has been looking good the past couple days on a slow recovery. Bitcoin testing major resistance levels here at 39,000 right now. Ethereum at $2,850, definitely holding up strong. BNB as well, passing 420 today. ADA up to $1.85, and we do have some Ethereum competitors up, as well as Internet Computer is up 18%. So Solana up 20%, Theta's even up 20%. So we are seeing some good long-term altcoins on a general recovery, which I do expect since the altcoins did drop more than Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has major institutional support, and it does have major support at the lower levels. So Bitcoin is not going to drop as much as other altcoins are, like we did see with Bitcoin dropping around 10%, while altcoins were dropping 20 to 30%. That's usually how things go, but just the opposite as well. When we do get Bitcoin pumping 5 to 10%, we usually get some altcoins pumping 20 to even 50%. So there is some benefits and some downsides to holding Bitcoin and Ethereum and other top altcoins that do have much stronger support and higher market cap. So personally, I do keep a high majority of my portfolio in top 10 cryptocurrencies, but I do like to invest in small cap cryptocurrencies as well. That's really what I've been focused on and really where I've had my highest return on investment. Of course, you do have to be buying these at the right time, so it is very important to have a great entry strategy. A lot of people talk about an exit strategy, but I do think an entry strategy is actually more important than your exit strategy. Of course, it is good to have all of this planned out, know exactly where you want to be buying and where you want to be selling, and that's how you're going to be successful in the long term. So for me personally, I do like to sell in small pieces, small percents of my holdings as we move up. This way, if we do have a major market crash, there's major breaking bad news, then I do have stable coins on the sidelines ready to buy those major market crashes. So we do have a lot of people claiming Bitcoin is in a dead cat bounce, meaning it would be dropping back to the low 30,000s, and this is just a fake out. So in my opinion, this is always a possibility, especially if we get some bad news like regulations or tax laws, which are in play right now and are being considered. So there's definitely going to be some more market dips throughout the year relating to regulations and stuff. But in the long term, I do believe regulations are a great thing. It's going to help prevent scams and a lot of the bad stuff going on in the crypto space. So for those that don't know what a dead cat bounce is, it's very simple. This will happen even entering a bear market where we will hit a bottom and have a big recovery, and that recovery will be temporary. We could even have multiple of these where we do have lower highs each time as well. That would definitely be a sign we're entering a bear market. So it is going to be interesting to see how things play out. We could also be in this Wyckoff accumulation phase here, where one of these dead cat bounces would be expected here. So if we are right now testing that major resistance, which would be around 39,000 to 40,000 right here, we would be at the end of phase B, and that would be a dead cat bounce where we would see the low 30,000s be tested once again, and that could happen multiple times. It's not going to play out exactly the same, really depending on the fundamentals and news, like I said. But in general, I do believe we're going to be on the rise again, headed into July and August, and I do believe we will be seeing $70,000 Bitcoin somewhere in that time frame. So by definition, a dead cat bounce is a short-lived and often sharp rally that occurs within a secular downtrend, or one that is unsupported by fundamentals that is reversed by price movement to the downside. Dead cat bounce patterns are usually only realized after the fact and are difficult to identify in real time. So definitely difficult to identify because things are looking good. We're getting some good news. We're on the rise. People are expecting us to recover in general, and then we do get another sharp dip back down to those major support levels. So we would definitely be seeing another dead cat bounce, in my opinion, if we are in this Wyckoff accumulation phase. Of course, we could get some great news in the next couple weeks. Anything can happen, and that could cause FOMO to kick in again, sending us back into this upward trend in the bull market. So we do have some people selling at this point around 38 to 40,000, expecting a dead cat bounce, dropping to the low 30,000s where they can pick up more Bitcoin and altcoins at a lower rate. Of course, you are taking the risk at missing out if we do start moving upwards again. Me personally, I'm not selling at this point, but I will be buying if we drop to the low 30,000s, especially altcoins that are down more than Bitcoin, because I do believe this bull market is not over. There's too many things coming, in my opinion. And in general, I just want to be accumulating for the very long term and setting up passive income sources. So even after the peak of the last bull market, and we did crash over 50%, we did have a pretty solid recovery here, going from around 300 billion to 500 billion again. So a huge recovery, and then we did start steadily crashing again. Another dead cat bounce, going from 250 billion back upwards to 420 billion, 450 billion, and then steadily going into the bear market. So that is always a possibility as well if we are entering a bear market. Of course, I don't think we're at this point right now. I do believe where we are in this current market would be somewhere similar to this market crash after the first major peak here, where we did do a 10x from the beginning of 2017 to mid 2017, and then had a huge market correction. And then we were on a steady rise once again. But even in the last bull market, there was multiple market crashes before we got to the major peak here in that bull market. So we have to keep in mind there's going to be market crashes in every bull market. And this is a very volatile space where there is going to be major manipulation at play, where the elites are trying to shake out the new retail investors to try to get that lower entry before we do hit the peak of the bull market. So keep in mind, none of this is financial advice. No one can 100% predict these markets, but in general, I'm here for the very long term. So even if we do enter a bear market, I'm personally okay with that. I'm going to be earning passive income, dollar cost averaging for the long term, and we're pretty much guaranteed a bull market every 4 years or so because of the Bitcoin halving. So in the long term, I'm very bullish. I do think end of year is going to be looking good, especially with the stock to flow model like we've discussed. If we do follow historically, we should be peaking out over $100,000 Bitcoin here sometime in October, November, end of 2021. All right, guys, so jumping into the crypto news, not too much going on today. We do have the Miami Bitcoin 2021 conference running right now until Saturday. A lot of big influencers in the space attending. We'll definitely be getting some bullish statements and speeches, possibly some announcements. So we do have Michael Saylor, Jack Dorsey, the Winklevoss twins, Anthony Pompliano, Mike Novogratz, and many others attending. So definitely some bullish statements will come out of this, and will be bullish for the space in general. But keep in mind, we are in a time of uncertainty, and it's always possible we crash back to the low 30,000s. So at these current prices, I'm not buying. I am looking to buy in the low 30,000s. Of course, that's not financial advice, just my personal opinion. So more news with the Ripple lawsuit. Like I've been saying, I haven't been investing in XRP just because of this lawsuit going on and really causing extreme volatility for XRP. So I do think if we get this lawsuit ending with a positive note, the price of XRP could skyrocket with that announcement, but I don't see that coming anytime soon. So the SEC is filing for an extension once again, and I do believe this is going to drag out for quite a while. So Ripple seeks docs from 15 offshore exchanges it says could be fatal to the SEC's charges. Ripple believes records held by offshore exchanges will prove its executives did not violate Section 5 of the Securities Act by offloading XRP on the US public. So I do believe things will end on a positive note for Ripple in the long term, but like I said, could take quite a while for this to be resolved. Even with this going on though, the price of XRP has been doing pretty decent, holding around $1.05 right now. So I believe the price of XRP can skyrocket the same day that this lawsuit is resolved. Of course, that could be any time from now. It could be next year at some point even. And if we are in a bear market at the time that is resolved, that's definitely not going to have as much of a positive effect on XRP. So we have Dogecoin and Cardano above XRP now. And it's really because of this lawsuit, in my opinion, holding XRP down. If there was never a lawsuit, I do believe XRP would be around $3, even up to $5 right now. So I am trying to buy XRP the same day that news breaks, and really catching that news as soon as it happens. I do have people that are constantly watching the markets and have indicators for this. So I do recommend being on crypto Twitter. If you guys are invested in cryptocurrencies, definitely follow me there at JRNYcrypto. I do share breaking news as it happens, and if you turn on notifications, you can get alerted for some of this stuff. I do recommend following all the projects you're invested in, because that's usually where they drop breaking news. And I have caught major pumps more than a few times just by being on Twitter and browsing, and then seeing a big announcement, buying the coin, and then it's up 2 to 3x that same day. It has happened multiple times. So definitely a great place to be is on Twitter, following all the influencers and projects that you think have a good opinion. So once again, we have meme coins going crazy and surging. If you guys go to CoinMarketCap, the coins that have been trending the past few days are pretty much all meme coins. So AMC meme stock frenzy may spill over to crypto as Bitcoin metric nears buy zone. So we did see this last time when GameStop stock was surging and everyone was FOMOing into that. We did have Dogecoin and the crypto space in general getting a lot of attention after that. Because a lot of these people coming from the stock market are looking for quick profits, and they're looking for meme coins specifically. So a lot of these people do get into the crypto space from memes, and then they do end up finding some good projects. I've had more than a few people tell me they got into the crypto space because of Elon Musk and Dogecoin, and then they did discover Cardano and other solid projects for the long term. So it is a good thing. It's getting more people involved in the space. Of course, does have a negative effect as well. All the paper hands selling when there is mass panic and these big market crashes, it definitely pushes the markets down further than they would have if there wasn't so many retail investors that don't understand the space. So I highly recommend getting as educated as possible, having your strategy in place, and knowing what you want to do, where you want to buy and where you want to sell. Having those entry and exit strategies is extremely important, and then sticking to that. So if you guys do want to learn more about that, I do have a cryptocurrency guides playlist. You can find the link to that in the top right of this video. So last article for the day, security tokenization may be the next big use case for blockchain tech. Tokenized Apple, Tesla, and GameStop stocks have surpassed $1 million per day in trading on cryptocurrency exchanges like Binance and FTX. So this is definitely going to grow, in my opinion. It has only gotten started. Institutional interest has only gotten started as well. And something else I think is going to happen in the future that I have tweeted about in the past is every major tech company and major companies in general are going to start creating cryptocurrency tokens that they can reward to their users for discounts, rewards, and other benefits for the company. Basically like a loyalty program. A lot of companies have this already, but if they had a cryptocurrency for this where they could use their tokens to buy products and things and show support for the company, I do think a lot of companies will get into this. So of course this will take time for companies to start seeing the value of cryptocurrency and the possibilities with this, but I do believe in the long term a lot of major companies will adopt crypto and have their own rewards token for different utilities. And I definitely think that is going to happen over the next 5 to 10 years on a mass scale. So that's it for today's crypto news and market update. I hope you guys found it useful. The crypto space looking good in general today. General recovery over the past couple days. Keep in mind we're not out of the clear yet. Everyone is uncertain. This could be a dead cat bounce where we do drop back to the low 30,000s temporarily. But in general, I'm still very bullish for the crypto space in the long run. I do believe in the next couple months, we will be seeing Bitcoin breaking all-time highs again and the crypto space on a general rise towards the end of 2021. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys found it useful. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified for my daily crypto updates. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.